Welcome to Destiny Tracker and your 30-day free trial. I'm Doreen Leckler. I will be your goal-setting expert, accountability partner, and personal coach. We've got a lot to do in 30 short days, so let's get started. Okay, first and foremost, if you don't have it in front of you already, I need for you to have a notepad, or even better yet, a journal. Because over these 30 days, I want you to capture thoughts, insights, information that I'll be giving you, and I want you to be tracking that in your journal. Secondly, let me just take a moment to set some expectations for these 30 days because for more than a dozen years, I have worked all across the country in all types of organizations with all levels of individuals, from senior executives to frontline employees, teaching them breakthrough thinking, how to unleash the God-given potential they have within themselves, how to manage change effectively, how to create cultures of excellence, all for the reason of experiencing more fulfilling, more profitable, more abundant outcomes in their lives, both personally and organizationally. And I must tell you that helping people understand not just what to think, but how to think and how to get unstuck and understand what it is personally, having them self-discover what it is that's holding them back, and then giving them the tools sequentially that build upon each other so that they can take their performance to the next level. That takes a lot more than just a few minutes each day for 30 short days. It takes attention, and it takes intention, and it takes dedication. But what I can give you in these 30 days is a very solid foundation that will take you deeper and further along in your goal setting. And then as you subscribe to Destiny Tracker, you will learn so much more because, of course, my teaching builds upon each other. And so the concepts, the tools, the principles that are being taught to the elite of the elite in business, in athletics, in education, in the military, you will learn those too. But in these 30 days, well, we can accomplish much, and for sure we can help set the foundation for more to come. All right, let's see. Let me look at my notes here for a minute and see what it is that we want to do. Okay, here's some tips, and here's where I'd like you to take some notes. In your Destiny Tracker profile, if you haven't done so already, I would like you to go in and set your goal. And I'd like you to set a goal that you could see some measurable change over a 30-day period. Now, I know you might have a much larger goal, and that's fine. But since we only have 30 days, I want you to maybe perhaps unpack your goal or create a mini goal or a sub goal that you could that might be on its way towards your ultimate goal, but where you can see some measurable change. It will be important for you to see the success of how this works, and it will also be vitally important for your efficacy that you build successes as quickly as possible. Okay? Secondly, feel free at any time to go into your Destiny Tracker profile and modify or edit or even completely change your goal. That's okay, that's normal. Oftentimes what happens is we begin to dwell on our goal statement more and more as we think about it and picture it. It gets more clear for us. We might have more clarity, more specificity, or we might find that words don't resonate with us. And I will tell you, if your goal does not resonate with you while you're reading it, subconsciously you will push back and you won't know it. You just won't want to do it. So make sure that you go in as often as necessary to go in and change your goal. It's perfectly fine. Let's see, what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, this is important. To that end, also in your tracker, your profile, you have the ability to set the time of day when you receive your Destiny Tracker text messages on your phone. Please go in and set that time. Don't make it random, and make sure it's a time that's most convenient for you. Let me tell you why. I was working just the other day with a man. I was asking him how it was going, and he said, I'm just fine, I'm not doing it. I get them at my posts and I read them, but I'm just kind of not really doing what's required of me. And I said, well, that's okay. No guilt. But, why? Why do you think that's happening? And he says, well, it just comes at a really bad time. I find I'm in the middle of something. I've got conference calls. I've got this report that's coming in, this report. And I said, well, when did you set it? And he said, you mean I could set it? And I said, well, yes, you can set it. You want to set it at a time of day where you know you can just Shut off the world, pause, and spend, you don't have to spend 30 minutes on this, but I'm talking about 5 to 10 minutes, maybe first thing in the morning, and then last thing right before you go to bed. That's what scientific research tells us are the best times when we're setting and dwelling on our goals. More on that much later. So make sure that you're setting this at a time where you know you will dedicate 5 to 10 minutes of thoughtful reflection. Okay, that's in your Destiny Tracker profile. Oh yes. Now, when you receive your Destiny Tracker text messages, you will also find that there's a message from me. It may be a comment or it may be a question. Please don't pass over these too quickly or too lightly. They're not fluff. They're there by intent. The questions that I'm asking you to think on and reflect on are by design. I can't in these 30 days, as I mentioned earlier, get into all of the scientific research behind this. But what I can do for you is at least ask you the questions that I know that will begin to uncover and move you forward. So if you really, really, really want to see success at this, take the time, read my comments, do the work. I'm not asking a lot. It'll be just a short amount of time. Now, if you find that you're not doing it, don't feel guilty. Guilt means you're putting your goals and your life on a have-to basis. Don't put your life on a have-to basis because your mind is a creative genius. When you put your life and your goals on a have-to basis, do you know that your subconscious pushes back? It'll push back. So get yourself not to have to, get yourself to want to. And so if you find that you're not doing the work, stop. Just stop and pause and ask yourself, why? Why am I not doing this? And you begin to uncover what it is that's holding you back. It's essential for you to be able to move forward. Okay, quickly. You are going to be receiving very shortly in the mail 3 documents, 3 very important documents. Get on them right away. Don't stick them in a drawer. Don't wait. The first one, I want you to read them in order. The first one will be 3 tips to effective goal setting. Now, these 3 tips you might likely find, I would suspect that you will, that after you have read it, you will go back in and want to modify your goal statements because there's some very important information in there that might help you and may likely want you to change your statement. The second one you will want to read are 7 steps to reaching your goal. This information will be critical to your success. It is filled with concepts that from the fields of cognitive and performance psychology that are foundational to goal achievement and goal sustainment. Also, this document will give some instruction for how to fill out the third document, which is your goal setting starter guide. This is going to be a very effective tool for you. Why? Because it will help you build a transformational, inspiring, motivational goal statement, and it will also help you create supporting beliefs that will be absolutely necessary for you to have in order to achieve your goal. So get on those right away. Now, in just a few days, you will be receiving text messages on your mobile phone with your goal statement along with my comments. And then at the end of each week, you will receive a coaching video just like this via email. So, and I will be giving you more tools, more information, more insights, and hopefully just more progress for you as you move closer and closer to your goal. If you have any problems or issues, email us at destinytracker.com and enjoy the journey. I'm really looking forward to being with you. It's an honor. It's a privilege. Thank you for letting me be a part of your destiny journey. See you soon.